Today, guys, I want to talk about people in other countries. People are saying that when you're in United States or in Europe or in Canada or in those expensive or rich countries, people are thinking that people has a lot of money. In United States, you can make a lot of money, but on the flip side of that coin, a lot of people owes a lot of money because they have big debt. Okay, people are financing from new cars, leasing cars, expensive houses, and going shopping and buying online using credit cards. And these are the things that people can get in big trouble, which it happens a lot. Millions of people owes trillions of money in United States from credit cards alone. And people has those big debt. I don't know how they will get out from those debt, because some of those people has 300,000, 500,000 to a million, or more than maybe 2 million debt they have because of the lifestyle. In United States, I will tell you, if you live like a luxury lifestyle, the high-end lifestyle, or you want to pretend that you are wealthy, that's how people get in trouble. It happens a lot, and today a lot of people are in big debt. Banks are getting a lot of money from those people that they have big debt, from the interest, from the big amount that they owe from credit cards, or from nice cars, expensive cars, and even housing. Today, people are suffering, and a lot of people in the United States are suffering. It's because of the big debt. Some people think, maybe from Asia, they think that when you're in the United States, or you're in Australia, or you're in Canada, or in Europe, they always have this mentality that you are making a lot of money. But what do they don't know? Those things are finance. Okay, they finance from housing, cars, and other material things using their credit cards. So it's not necessarily because you are in a rich country you are wealthy. A lot of people in this country pretending to be wealthy, and that is how they get in big trouble. Okay, because they think that they make more than 100,000 a year, 200,000 a year, they can just, explode and spend their monies and buy this and, go travel a lot, eat out a lot, go to casinos, go to the clubs, go to the bars, go shopping online, those kind of things. And that's how people get in trouble. It doesn't mean because people are making $100,000 or more, it doesn't mean that their money is good enough, or it's never enough. Okay, people are wealthy. It's like Steve Jobs, one of the richest guy, and his partner. Those guys are unbelievable because Steve Jobs, he doesn't explore, he doesn't explode, he doesn't buy Rolex, he doesn't buy Lamborghini. He's wearing a Casio watch, an ordinary watch, and he is wealthy. Some people are simple, some people are not extravagant, but they are wealthy, they have money. Okay, so in US, if you screwed up big time with that, it's very scary. It's because the banks are getting more money from the interest, And for example, this lady that I saw in YouTube, he owes $150,000 on credit cards, and the bank is asking for $4,000 minimum payment a month, and she couldn't afford it. So what happened? She's gonna file bankruptcy. It's not necessarily you can get 100%. You can file for bankruptcy. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you don't. So I don't know how she's gonna get out of that that 150,000 debt, credit cards, $4,000 a month minimum payment the bank is asking, and she doesn't have the money. Because when you have too many debt, you have to pay this, you have to pay that, you have to pay all those banks that you owed, and that's how people get in trouble. Today, the inflation, the economy, you have to be smart with your money. You have to know how to spend your money, and you have to know how to use your credit cards. It's because if you don't, then you will get screwed big time, and it's very hard to get out, and you will suffer. I'd rather live simple life but very little debt, which I am now, and I'm very happy because I'm not one of those people that I saw on YouTube that they have thousands of money that they owe those banks. And it's very, very scary because of their lifestyle, because they want to prove to themselves, they want to prove to their friends, to their families that they are wealthy, but they're not. And it's very, very scary. They put themselves into that predicament, and now they're digging their own grave while they're still alive. And I hope they can get out from those debt, because it will haunt you. Those banks will sue you. Those banks will send you a letter in your house when you cannot afford to pay those banks anymore. And you will lose your properties. You can lose your house. You can lose your cars. Because when you cannot pay those banks anymore, they have to take your stuff, your things. If you have expensive cars, they will take it. If you have expensive house, they might take it. If you can't pay those house, the mortgages, they will take your house, and you will be really, really in big trouble. So the best way to do is to live simple and have little debt, and the freedom, you will have a gigantic freedom like what I have. And there's still a lot of people out there that they are debt free because they live simple lifestyle. If it's not too late, start paying your debt from small to largest. Knock them all out one by one and get out from debt. When you have many credit cards, pay it, zero balance it, and get out from debt. Because people in United States, they have debt from housing, cars, leasing cars, credit cards, store credit cards. There's so many debts around the country in the United States. So if you're not smart enough, then you will get in big trouble, which there's a lot of people, a lot of people in the United States are in big debt. Millions of people in the United States are in big debt. So pay your debt, get out from debt, and never go back there again. And that is the key to have money. Because when you have little debt, you will save more money for yourself. And pay yourself first before others. Okay? And be smart, be frugal, be simple, live less than you make, and stop pretending that you are wealthy, because all those things that you have, it's all finance. Okay? You finance those things, from housing to cars to pocketbooks to jewelries to gold earrings, gold rings, gold necklaces, Rolexes, Omegas, all these expensive things, they're all finance. Okay? Because in the United States, that's how they run the show here. You have to finance it so you can get a good credit score. Very smart, very slick at the same time, because if you screwed up, you're in big trouble with big debt. So get out from debt, pay your debt, and never go back there, and you will have a big freedom, and you will sleep. You can sleep good every night. You can eat well every day. You can live simple. You don't have to work so hard to pay those debt. When you have money in your bank, you don't have to work so hard. You can chill at your work. You don't have, because if they let you go, you have money. It's not like when you live paycheck to paycheck, you're still looking for money. You still want more money because you know it's not enough. And you have bills to pay, you have big debt. And that's how you get screwed big time. That's how people get screwed big time in this country or in other countries. So that is very scary to put yourself into. So guys, I hope you learned something from this video and tackle your debt. Pay from small to largest. Speaking about credit cards, and pay it all and never go back there. If you use your credit card again, use it one time, pay it in full each month, zero balance it like I did, and you don't have any problems. You will feel not scared, you will feel safe, you would not, worries about bills, high bills, more money you need, and you will be free. I guarantee you guys, you will be free and you will live a normal person. Guys, I'll see you then. For now, I say ciao, ciao.